and thank you. Hello and thank you. I cannot talk today, y'all. Welcome back to our beautiful Ascension channel. We are here tonight and we are going to do our April for Scorpio. Okay, so disclaimer, very intense energy going on right now. Um, we're within some hours of the eclipse. So usually I don't tell you the time of day or time frame that I'm reading, but I think people need to know that this eclipse energy is super strong. And so just the raw disclaimer that I don't know what exactly is going to channel through spirit into this, but you're going to get it raw and however it comes. So hopefully that's appreciated. And yeah, we're going to go from there. All right, Scorpio. Spirit, give me all of the energy surrounding my Scorpio family, sun, moon, and rising, please. I get resistance in the cards for you guys. So that's going to be my word that goes along with the prior to reading. Word today for you, Scorpio, is resistance. I don't know if this deck was just not, you just guys didn't like this deck or what, but let's see. I get, yeah, resistance. What are you resisting to, Scorpio? Okay, lots of cards there. I don't know if they all belong, but we're going to see where they go here. And again, if you guys want to fast forward past this part, I totally get it. No worries. What is on the receiving side? Giving. Low. Okay. Wow, those are strong. Three major arcanas, like at your chakra lineup. That is a lot of energy, Scorpio. Wow. Wow. That's all of that I can say on that. It's just so much energy. At your headspace, I've got the moon. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. I can't see it. It feels a little clouded and distracted. I get because it's unknown and you wanting to know, there's this, and I don't even know what it is that you want to know, Scorpio. And I can't say it just seems like a lot of nosy energy because I don't mean that, but it's like it's this desire to know. It is. It almost is. It's like this desire to know is killing you. I don't know how to describe that, but that's what I get. Sometimes even being on the spiritual side of things, me and other friends who are in the spiritual community, we make jokes sometimes when we're talking to each other because we can see for everybody else. And then when it comes to myself, I can never see anything for myself. And I pull the cards. And so I'm saying this, y'all, that sometimes I have to understand that it's that way for a reason. I can see for everybody else and I can't see for myself because if I could, I might end up altering my own outcomes in things, and so there are certain things in this world that you're not supposed to see or know about on this plane. Stop seeking so hard. Okay. And I know that may be hard for some of you Scorpios to hear, but whatever it is, if it's meant for it to cross your path and for it to come your way and for you to know, you will know it. You are extremely intuitive as well. They're going to give it to you. Okay. Judgment. That judgment, here at the heart space, it really feels like you're trying to find yourself, but it also, I feel like this is probably being one of those times that you're going to have to be more intentional about your faith and your actions in so many ways. You have been hurt and you've been a loner, Spirit says, for a while. a lot of the judgment at that heart space is you on yourself and not necessarily an outside perspective of you. But there is this judging at your heart space that's going on. And it's not even of other people around you, it's you of yourself in some way, or not judging yourself, which brings me to the devil at your root. I asked Spirit what this devil means. You know, a lot of times I'll see it and it means bound to or chained to. In this way, I get that here, but it's more of being attached to what's burdening you. It's also being so attached to the things that are doing you harm in some way, then it is good. You are so attached that you can't let go, that you also can't move forward. And Spirit's like, we've got more for you. We've got better for you. But your want to know and your judging of Spirit, and at that moment, Spirit says of others and yourself. And the attachment that sits with whatever did not work out, all of it, I'm sorry, Scorpio, but it's giving toxic. It's giving toxic. It is giving toxic because, and I don't, y'all don't mean it in a disrespectful way at all. But y'all know if y'all gonna get it anyway. Like I told y'all, I kind of tried to preference raw energy, right? But it's giving toxic for the spaces of you have got to let go so that you can be in a space of receiving better. On your receiving side, you've got what seems to be very good intentions towards you coming. Okay. And if you've been single a long time or you've been out of the loop a long time, you're going to mistake in this energy for the past energy that you're stuck in. And that is not what Spirit wants you to do. This is good intention coming at you. This seems like some actual like of you, wanting to pursue you, wanting to, and yes, it feels very romantic for most of you. But this is good energy. Okay, just let's just put it in easy terms. This is good energy. This is you having to make a choice and a decision. On the heels of this, Spirit is saying that choice and decision has a lot to do with what your future looks like. Are you so stuck in your past that you can't receive the love and prosperity that's coming for you? I tried not to go there, y'all. I tried not to, but they just, it kind of flows the way it flows. So I have to give it to you as it comes. There is financial opportunities waiting, coming for you. There is a better equipped, balanced partner. And you know what? Rather than just assume or let you hear, let's see, let's break it down. Spirit, show me what that Knight of Cups looks like, please. Wow. Okay. Whew. Knight of Cups. Show me what the Knight of Cups. The very first card that came out there. And I'm going to put these over here so they don't disturb this. But clarification for the Knight of Cups. What does that look like? A strong front of a partner. Somebody who knows what they want. Somebody who's very got their self grounded, is looking out for the future, is like they know what they want. They're holding their ground. They're holding that defense. No expectations, no disappointments in the Moon card is what I get there. They're not looking for any particular outcome. They're not in this space of expecting anything. They know that things in this dimension can go either way, right? And they're very open, in some ways, very vulnerable to what is to transpire. Okay. Five of Pentacles, and Two of Pentacles. In their head themselves, kind of about if you're ready or if you see them or if you, Spirit says, want them in some way. I even feel like maybe this person has been coming towards you for a while and has even been rejected. So now they're wondering if it's even worth it to continue to pursue you. For some of you, this person has been around, but I heard Spirit say you don't like them like that. You see them in a different light. You may look at them as a friend and not boyfriend material, or you may look at them as a coworker and not a girlfriend material. But the energy, it's almost like, but part of why you're not seeing this person who is pursuing you, who is trying to show you that really does like you and have, I feel like, good intentions towards you, is because you were so stuck in your past energy for whatever that is. And I don't feel like it was good. I feel like it hurt you. I feel like it made you judge yourself and judge others and look at things in a very skewed type of light. And it's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you stagnant. It's keeping you from moving forward. And I do feel like this Two of Cups energy, that there is a relationship, there is a love, a blossoming, happy, you can be happy up on the road for you, that's there. But you are sabotaging yourself by holding on to the past. I see new opportunities in three different places. I see it here in your money with this Page of Pentacles. That peacock represents once in a lifetime's opportunities that you've probably been waiting for, that may not have already presented themselves, but I see this on where you're going. So it is coming. Okay. I see love coming in on the white horse, fast and furious and ready. And although this may look like a very similar situation to what you went through, to what broke you, the person is different. So you can't treat this new person like they were the ones that did all of this, because that's what's going to happen if you continue to look at it in the way. This eclipse energy is about, again, the dark moon, the dark spot, everybody seeing the darkness and then coming into a different light, perspective, a change in perspective. That is what's needed here. You need to stop living in the past. Stop wanting to know what's happening over there. Stop wanting to know what's going on with your ex. Stop wanting to know those things that you have absolute no control over, so you can move forward with you. That's what Spirit wants. Energy of great love. And what's funny is, I don't know if y'all see it, but in this Two of Cups, that's kind of an eclipse moment happening right there. Isn't it? If you can see it clearly, right? I'll see if my editing team can have this card pop up just so y'all can see it clearly. But that is kind of an eclipse moment in there. So the change that's happening, you're being evolved, but you're being made to evaluate where you are in the center of all of this, right? You see yourself as this Nine of Pentacles. You see yourself as this very held together, or maybe you want it to look this way, right? That you're this very held together. You've got all this insecurity at the heart space, but you're very held together, and it looks great and it's great, and she's this and she's that, and they're this and they're that. But really and truly, right, you're guessing or asking yourself, well, why am I not good enough to experience? That has been a theme, y'all. There's so many readings. The not good enough has been, this moon has been so much, literally, I'm going to start calling it the not good enough eclipse, because it is affecting everybody in a lot of the very similar ways. So you are, and it's coming, but you've got to get out of this habit of judging yourself and judging others so that you can move forward towards where you actually see yourself. The world is a very beautiful place if you allow yourself to experience it in a certain light, right? You can't base everything on one narrow-minded view. And I think, Scorpio, if you keep living in your own world of what things is and what it looks like, and not opening your eyes and experiencing some things in a different way, you're going to forever be punishing every partner that comes your way, every person that likes you, every good intention that somebody has towards you. You're going to punish it because you're going to think it's false when it's actually not. It's just you won't let yourself trust again. You won't be vulnerable enough to experience anything different. So you're just going to keep reliving the hurt that came from your core. Yeah. Okay. That's a lot of energy, y'all. That's a lot. But it was, yeah, that's what Spirit says about that. So that was, again, very romantic. So Spirit, show me what I need to know for any of my professional Scorpios out there that where this is not about love. Show me what it looks like professionally. Or show me their money. There we go. Show me Scorpio's money. I don't know why the Spirit said ask about the money, like specifically the word money. So, Knight of Cups. Whew. Death and rebirth. The Sun and Knight of Swords. I feel like this Knight of Swords is supposed to be here. Okay. Been getting it too all day, but this Knight of Cups energy is about seeking better grounding. And although that's not exactly what that card means, okay, the Knight of Cups is about vulnerability, longevity, emotional satisfaction in some way, allowing yourself to be accountable, and being able to make up and do better. It also can be very deceiving. It can be a very deceiving energy because that Knight of Cups energy can manipulate in a way. Professionally, what that says to me is whatever structure you're in, you are about to be presented something on the professional monetary level that looks great. It is going to look like it's great. It's going to look like it's accountable. It's going to look like it's a promotion. It's going to look like it's this great packaged position or whatever it is, elevation, so to speak. It's going to look like a greatly packaged elevation for you. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. You are being sold something defective in a really nice package. Even though you may think it's elevation, it is an ultimate death and rebirth for you. It is going to bring you to the point where for some people, it's going to be like, yeah, no, this is it. They offered me this and it's not what I deserve. And I know I deserve better. So I'm going to let it go and start over. For a lot of you, it is going to be the death where you completely are like, no, I don't want to anymore, and start over. For others of you, you're going to take it. Okay. And Spirit said, I probably should have these cards beside each other and not up and down because it has two different kind of outcomes here or intermediates here. Some of you are gonna realize it's not for you and to turn it down and then have a whole new beginning, go somewhere else, start over, have a better profession, get paid more money, and do better, and it's great. Others, you're gonna take it because it looks good, because you're all about the aesthetic. It looks good. You didn't dig into the like meat and bones of it. Of is it still pay me? Am I losing like money in some way? Is the hours gonna outweigh the salary? Is it going to take more of my time? Is it balanced for my family? You didn't look into all that. You're just like, oh, it looks great. Okay, great, it's fine. And then you're going to out the gate run towards it. And what you're going to find is you're going to forever be running. You're going to forever be running towards it. You took it, you accepted it, you thought this was great, and you're just going to keep running towards it because it looks good. And because now that's what you have to do to keep up the money. Now that's what you have to do to keep up the title. Now that's what you have to do to keep up. When when it was presented, if you had just said no, you would have been happier and freer and in a space where the point of that is it's not always what it looks like. Be cautious, okay? As much as you want to know about the relationship over here, put that energy into making sure professionally you're aligning over here. Because if you allow yourself to be too distracted by other things, you can be deceived easily. That is in multiple areas of your life, Scorpio. So don't believe the hype. Don't just look at what's being offered to you. Longevity in that Knight of Cups card is a thing. Is it going to last? Are you going to be happy with it long term? Is it going to bring you the balance and happiness that you need for you and your family or for your situation? Will you be happy doing it? Okay. It was a little bit of an extended, but if you stayed to the end, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you again for staying. I appreciate every single one of you. Our beautiful Ascension family is slowly growing. Please like, subscribe, comment. I want to hear your feedback. I want to hear what you have to say. I try to respond to every single comment if I can. So, yeah, that was a lot of energy, blessings, and light and love to you for the rest of April. And we will see you in May, Scorpio.